This Reddit video went viral because everyone loves it. Every adult should take this to heart as well. What a wonderful teacher and what an impactful yet simple example with the toothpaste. And the question is now, maybe I'm exaggerating, but I want to ask you that maybe this is not so cool, the guidance, what she's saying. Maybe it's not the best guidance, and I want to elaborate. So first of all, let's watch the viral clip. Let's go.
If somebody can't change something about themselves in 30 seconds or less, then you shouldn't be mentioning it to them. If you say, hey, your shoe's untied, or hey, you have a little fuzzy on your shirt there, or if you say, hey, your pants are unzipped, I wanted to tell you privately because I didn't want you to feel embarrassed, but it happens to all of us. If you tell someone something like that, they can change those things in 30 seconds or less. But if you comment on someone's hair color or hair texture or hairstyle or body, they cannot change that in 30 seconds or less about themselves. Your words have power. If you say something that someone can't change in 30 seconds or less, you say those things. Try to fix it. You try to apologize. You try to take the words back. Take it back, take it back, take it back. And you try to undo what you said, undo what you did. But it's something they couldn't change about themselves. And so it's very messy. You can't totally take those words back. You can't totally fix it. Your words have power and your words matter. If you walk out of this room spreading kindness to the people around you, spreading love to the people around you, that is what truly makes a difference.
First of all, I really love how she is enjoying this and she has so much enthusiasm. Really love it and I'm grateful for her. But I want to go deeper into the thing with the 30 seconds. So she's telling us words has a lot of power. So first of all,
Somebody can't change something about themselves in 30 seconds or less.
Okay.
Then you shouldn't be mentioning it to them.
When someone can change something, 30 seconds, let's check it. We really get the point, right? Okay, so because maybe it's overwhelming for the other person, maybe it's too triggering. Okay, so that means that everything that takes longer than 30 seconds, I cannot mention to the other person. I really love word power. Hey, in body language, this is one of the most focused things. Yeah, we are listening. How is this a manipulation? Yeah, we're connecting the words with the body language. But when it takes longer than 30 seconds, I cannot mention it. So when I say you have dirt on your shirt, because of eating, maybe. How do I know that it takes 30 seconds for the other person? How could I determine that it takes longer for the person to change it? Why is she assuming that it takes less than 30 seconds? It could be that the zipper is malfunctioning, and so it takes a lot more than 30 seconds. So why is this so important for me? You can say, yeah, Jurek, it's just a number, but it's kids. So she is teaching children have 30 seconds and they, in their mind, they're like, oh, it takes mom 30 seconds, more than 30. Nee, then I cannot mention it. This means that the child starts to suppress all its not belief systems, all the thoughts in herself. Because I cannot say this. I was thinking about it, that you should change your hair color. This takes more than 30 seconds. I cannot say that. Mom, I'm really hungry and I need something to eat. I cannot say this because it takes mom longer than 30 seconds to cook something for me. So I cannot mention it. You see my point? So even though we would do 1 minute, 5 minutes, a day, a week, it doesn't matter the number, in my opinion. It wouldn't matter because how am I the one who can determine the time sequence, how the other person needs how long to change it? Stay with the zipper. I don't know how long it takes for the other person to fix the jeans. Yeah. And you say, yeah, they can put them off. Yeah, maybe the other person doesn't want to put the jeans off because they love it so much. And then it would be triggering for the other person, the first point. The second point I want to make is,
If you say, hey, your shoe's untied, or hey, you have a little fuzzy on your shirt there, or if you say, hey, your pants are unzipped, I wanted to tell you privately because I didn't want you to feel embarrassed, but it happens to all of us.
The second question is, and again, I understand her, she's doing a great job, yeah? The second one is,
You to feel embarrassed, but it happens to all of us.
wait, why do I have to tell another person in a low voice and have to say quiet, hey, your zipper is untied, but it happens all of us. So when it happens to all of us, why do I have to say it quiet? You see what I mean? This is completely contradictory. So when it's happening to all of us, then we say it out loud. So like, hey, you are eating. Let's say that, oh, you are laughing, you are writing, then I'm saying it out loud because everyone says that. But when it's something I'm feeling ashamed of, then I'm saying only to one person. So I'm including with my, and she said words are power, then I'm including with my, otherwise when I'm thinking about it's not the words. Here in this situation, it would be more the melody or the loudness of the sound. I would assume or include in my language, in my body language, I would include, hey, this is something shameful. That's why I'm speaking not so loud. That's why I'm speaking quieter, that nobody hears it. But at the same time, yeah, happens all of us. Why then I cannot say it in the normal voice? You see the contradictory, what I mean? This doesn't make sense.
If you tell someone something like that, they can change those things in 30 seconds or less. But if you...
So the next thing is, why do they have to change when I tell them something? Why can the other person not decide I don't want to change it? I like to have my zipper untied. I like my hair color this way because I think this is the next.
Comment on someone's hair color, or
the other person can say, I like my hair color. And maybe you don't like it. Okay, completely fine. So this is also what I'm missing. Yeah, power have words, but I am not without any defense. And someone is saying, I don't like your hair color. And then it's like, oh no, I have to change it. I think this is much more important, that I'm realizing the power and at the same time realizing my power. Hey, I can say no to this. Yeah, okay, it's your opinion. You don't like my hair color, but I don't want to change it. Hey, completely, you don't have to.
Hair texture or hairstyle or body, they cannot change that in 30 seconds or less about themselves. Your words have power. If you say something that someone can't change in 30 seconds or less, you say those things. Try to fix it. You try to apologize. You try to take...
She's assuming that I'm apologizing. Why should I apologize that I don't like the hair color of the other person? Why should I? This is my opinion. Why should I apologize for this? And again, I know where she's coming from. I know that the idea is that we want to make it as soft as possible for the other person. I love it. Great idea. Yeah, I am a real fan of this because I tried in the past that going the hardcore way, telling everyone with my therapist analyzation 15 years ago and telling them the truth in their face, yeah? And being in the radical honesty. Maybe you know this theory, and just radical honesty and triggering. And so I'm completely a fan of this, to do it more soft. But I also want to have both sides, not only the one side. It's not always black and white. It's not like, I didn't decide, oh, I was radical honest, now I'm lying all the time. So maybe there's something in between, what I'm missing here. Hey, you can decide if you want to apologize and realize that you with your words, you can hurt another person, and be conscious about it. Because in my theory, I know it's a very provocative theory, when we're getting conscious about our emotions and that we are triggering and get triggered, then the connection between two people completely changed. I saw people discussing very heavily, fighting against each other, being on completely different opinions, and when they are unconsciously arguing against each other, it's completely different when we have this conscious state of mind, a meditative state, a room, a safe space, call it whatever you like, a room where we are aware of our emotions, and suddenly the connection between those people completely changes. So this is the theory where I'm coming from.
Try to fix it. You try to apologize. You try to take the words back. Take it back. Take it
Take words back. Is this possible?
back. Take it back. And you try to undo what you said, undo what you did, but it's something they couldn't change about themselves, and so it's very messy. You can't totally take those words back. You can't totally fix it. Your words have power and your words matter.
Very nice. So I really love the sentence. Very, very nice to be conscious about my words. I love it. But at the same time, when I'm suppressing my words because of another person, I don't say anything to the other person. Yeah. Okay. So because maybe there is in my school, there is a system in my group of friends, and there is a word that is forbidden. We don't talk about anger. We don't talk about sadness. So that's why, because this is their boundary, I shouldn't talk about it. That's why I'm limiting myself. And maybe you had this experience. I limited myself all the time and didn't talk with my boys about sadness because it was gay. Yeah. So you don't talk about it. What are you? Are you gay or what? Yeah. And I didn't talk about it. So because my words have power, I triggered the sexuality. Yeah. As an example, the sexuality conflict in the other person. Of course not. It's the feeling ashamed of your sadness, but that you just exaggerating. So this is my problem with this. I really love her. I really love what she's doing. This is great, and empathy and bringing personal development. More of this, please, 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 please. But I think it is important to criticize, to say different opinions, and not like, I'm quiet because it could be that I'm triggering another person, or I'm quiet all the time because I don't want to hurt anybody's feeling, because in the end, then I'm saying nothing anymore. And this is my problem with this idea. What is your opinion? I'm really, really interested in your comments. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.